Hey, welcome back to Landing Page Design Principles. Now, landing pages, we hear that term used very often in marketing, but the truth is some people just think that it's the homepage of a website. Well, that's not exactly true. A landing page is a standalone page separated from the main website, which is designed for a specific marketing campaign. It also has a very specific purpose: to convert visitors into paying customers. Why is it called a landing page? Well, it's simple. Usually, landing pages are reachable after clicking an ad or a sponsored link, or even a link in an email newsletter, for example. So people used to say that you would land on such a page after clicking an ad. Therefore, the name of landing page was used. Let's see a quick example. Let's do a simple Google search. For example, project management software. Now here you're going to see a bunch of ads, two here and a few more on this right side. And when you click on one of them, for example this one, it will take you to a landing page where you have a very simple call to action. In this case, it's start free. Now, let's go back and let's check out this one, for example. And again, this is a landing page. So we can see some information about the product itself and some features, additional information, and then a call to action. Now, this is not a particularly well-designed landing page in the sense that it's basically just a page of the website. It's not dedicated. But I just wanted to show you how you would typically get to a landing page. Now, you don't necessarily need a paid link. For example, Basecamp is listed as a regular result. And actually, this is a very good landing page. You can see we have some information about the product itself, the big call to action, and then more information, some companies that use Basecamp, and then at the end, the call to action again. Now, there are two main types of landing pages: click-through and lead generation. The Basecamp example you just saw falls under the click-through category. Now, these pages serve as a middle platform between an ad or a sponsored link and a page where the user can take action, for example, to buy something. The goal of such a page is to describe the product just enough to raise the visitor's interest to the point where they're ready to move on. Basecamp does a very good job of describing the product, starting from the illustrations here and then with the copy. It's short, concise, and describes the product very well. A very cool thing that they do is kind of have this Q&A in the form of a conversation between you, the customer, and Basecamp. This is a really well thought out element. It also describes where you can get Basecamp on the Mac, PC, iPhone, all sorts of devices, as well as showing those in pictures. And then after they build the user interest, they offer this call to action, which you click and you'll be taken to a page where you can sign up. Now, we'll get to this page in a bit, but let's go back here. And you can see just how structured this is. So, for example, if I just zoom out here, you have the first section with the first call to action, then some more information, and then another call to action, and then some more information along with companies that use Basecamp, and then at the end, the final call to action. So at every step, they offer you information, features, benefits, why you should use the product, and then give you the means by which you can start using it in the form of this button, which takes you to the previously viewed page. And this is a very good example of a click-through landing page. The other type of page is lead generation, and this is used to collect visitor information like name, email, address, even phone number, and this information will then be used later on to connect to that person, or it can be used to create a free account, for example, for that visitor. For example, let's say you're building a product and it's only going to be ready in a couple of months. Well, you can create a Google ad, for example, that will direct visitors to a landing page. And that landing page will get their email addresses. A couple of months later, when your product is finished, you will simply email all of those who subscribed, letting them know that the product is ready and the launch day has arrived. Even the Basecamp page you saw earlier, the one where you fill in a form, that's a lead generation page, and it uses the information you submit to create an account, so you can start using Basecamp. The Basecamp page you saw earlier, which is this, is a typical example of a lead generation page because it's used to get your information and create a free account with that information so you can start using Basecamp. In this case, the call to action is represented by this area right here, this form. You fill it in, start my 2-month free trial, and you're in. Now, this is very straightforward. You can see that there is a small amount of text, mainly in the form of these 3 bullet points. And these are basically benefits, telling you why it's good to sign up and complete this form. And then further down, you can find information about pricing, some Q&A, and that's basically it. So the purpose, as you can see, of this lead generation page is to get you to fill in this form. Now let's look at another one. This is an example from WebDAM. Now this is even simpler. You have a title here, an image that shows you what you're getting basically, and then the call to action, the main form, which you fill in and you download the guide. And further down, you can find some benefits, again, companies that use this service, and some customer testimonials. And this is, again, another example of a lead generation page. Now, what are the benefits of using landing pages? Well, because of their simplicity and ability to send a single, strong message, they are very good for marketing. And if used correctly, they can increase the conversion rate, which means more of the visitors will turn into paying customers. So if you have a marketing campaign going on and you're using Google Ads or sponsored links and all that stuff, don't just send people to the homepage or maybe to the shopping cart directly. What you need to do is create a landing page and send them there instead. Now, you saw what a landing page is, but I think we should take a look at what a landing page isn't. That's coming up in the next lesson.